Hey, welcome back to the channel. So this is the review of my Squale 1521 that I acquired from a viewer of the channel. Just an amazing piece. But this company was founded in 1959 by Charles von Buren. And Charles von Buren was originally making watches under his own name in the late 40s. So he was a watchmaker, tinker of watches, and also loved diving, water sports, all that, loved the ocean, very passionate. And back in that time frame, and then of course approaching into the early 60s, everybody started getting into skin diving and everything else, and it just kind of exploded. So this company really came in at the right time. Like this actual watch here, the 1521, was originally produced in the mid 70s. And this company, during then and even before that, were making watch cases for companies like Blancpain, Tag Heuer, Zinn. There's many of them to list. So they were a case maker or a case maker as well. So very, very cool. This 1521 is significant just because it played a very big role in pretty much the birth of modern day divers. And this one had, for its time, a very high depth rating. This is coming in at 500 meters. So very, very cool. It's a 42 millimeter case. The tip to tip is coming in like right at 50. And then our thickness is at about 13.5 in thickness. And it's got a nice recessed crown. This one here is bead blasted all throughout. And even the inner chapter ring is also bead blasted. You can see that inner rehaut. So that's cool. Painted dial. They do make them with applied markers, but this one's painted. And I believe the one with the applied markers is also a chronometer as well. This thing here is running the SW200. It's beating away at 28,800 vibrations per hour. It's keeping excellent time. When I first got it, it was running like 8 seconds fast. I slowed it down. It's about +1 nowadays. So this thing is keeping really good time. It's keeping chronometer specs, so I'm very happy with it. 120 click bezel. And the bezel is very good. The action is very good on it. You can see that. And also, it's just a beautiful looking watch. That orange minute hand, very easy to, at a quick glance, to get the time. Fat hour marker or hour hand as well. Nice second hand. And it's great to have that orange hand. And I know Doxa does that as well. There's a lot of influence from Doxa and Squale, both. They work together in a lot of ways. But if you're diving, that makes it real easy to look down. If you're actually, I know modern day divers don't really use watches all that often, but if you look and you can see how much you have left in your tank, so or how long you've been down in the water, so and it makes it a lot easier with that orange minute hand. It really does. So it's got that going for it. It does have a date at the 3 o'clock. It's got a border to the date there. 50 Atmos, Squale Professional. So like I said, 500 meters. 500 meters is a very good depth rating. You've got the Omega Seamaster 300. There's a lot of watches that are only 300 meters. This thing's a pretty serious tool at 500 meters. Your bezel is screwed down. It's captured. So yes, it's pushed on. It's got a bezel ring underneath, for your clicks, but it's screwed in place, so you can actually adjust it if you had to. I think that's really cool. That really helps. Let's put it on my 7.5 inch wrist real quick. Now it came on a leather strap. I put it on this rubber strap, which is a Barton Elite, and I really like the Barton Elite. Seems to fit my wrist very well, and just it fits this watch excellent, and it just conforms to the wrist. But very, very nice. I wish the buckle was bead blasted, but it's matte, so it works. But yeah, this is a really cool timepiece. I really like it. If you look at the case, how it just slopes down like that, and then you have those heavy bevels on the top of the case, and then in the front of the case, it's very ergonomic and wears very comfortably. So I cannot complain about that. The loom is also incredible on this. We'll do a loom shot as well. Let's see if we can, I want to make sure that we see that dial real well. But you can see it's got a sapphire crystal, of course. But it's a very nice, well thought out design. It's got a recessed crown there. 20 millimeter lug spacing. So I love that as well, because you can put just about anything on it. I mean, everyone's makes 20 millimeter straps. So I think that's cool as well. But yeah, this thing's bulletproof. It's awesome, you know. And honestly, this company was designed, you know, if you look at a lot of watch companies, they started off making dress watches or, you know, whatever they were. This company started life as a dive watch. This is what they did. They made dive watches. So these are truly dive watches, and that's their roots. They don't make you know, any other type of watch. It's a dive watch. That's what you're going to get. They also don't make quartz watches too. So, and you saw that had really good loom. I know I was talking, but yeah, it had great loom as well. But yeah, they don't make quartz watches. It's automatic dive watches. That's what they do. But yeah, these things are just incredible, and I really like them. They're made very well. There's your case back. Swiss made, of course. So the company that owns them now, it was one of their distributors back in the day. It's the Maggi family, and they are an Italian family, and they are continuing the spirit of Squale or Squall, or however you want to pronounce it. So I don't think I'm aligned right. Okay, so I believe Squall means shark in French. I think that's where that came from. And they'll say it may mean the same thing in Italian, you know. So, and I'm sure there's different ways to pronounce it. You know what I mean? Squall, Squale. I say Squale, you know. So anyway, if you guys are looking for one of these watches, you can buy them from Mil Spec Watch Group. I will have a link in the description below to their website, but you need to check them out. They are a distributor for Squale, so check them out. But anyway, this is my review of the 500 meter Squale 1521 50 Atmos. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.